Done with a big discussion word around town. Today was a special day. 94.4 Spice FM and our conversation. Should women expose their baby daddies negatively on social media? Absolute and I can't seem to find a middle ground. But hopefully your comments will aid in that because feelings have been caught. Names are being called. I'm seeing even the social media is very charged with this one. We'll read some of your comments, and then we also have our producer took to the streets and got some comments from you, so we'll play you some audio. But yeah, DJ Absolute.
Michelle Mulenga says, after you expose them, what next? Truth be told, you can't force someone to do what they're known, what they know they should be doing. Just do your part and leave the rest to God.
Michelle Mulenga is asking, after you expose them, what next?
Yeah.
Okay, that one, I think you read that. It's Brian Earl that he says, no need. You can never force an irresponsible man to be responsible. This is coming from a dude, DJ Absolute. So remember I was telling you the same thing. No need. You can never force an irresponsible man to be responsible. Instead, that energy should be channeled to more positive activities, focusing on taking care of the child, perhaps. She is also your child, is what Brian is saying.
Yes.
Also, taking accountability for her wrong choice to conceive with the man. Learn the lesson and be wiser in future. We learn from mistakes, but the vital part is to identify the mistakes which many people miss. You women, you want to go, I like bad boys. I have a thing for bad boys. You like bad boys, then forever it is to our detriment. Us, we will never sleep. All lives, you want to disturb us with your child with mucus, always disturbing us on social media. Say daddy, daddy, say where's daddy, daddy. Stop laughing, Absolute. It's the truth. You go and you look for this man. Us you see all the red flags, you still, they're purple, green, orange, all flags. You go there, you have children with him, then suddenly, it's us, our fault. Situsumbwe, tunataka kuangalia TID kitetesha watu kwa social media.
Napenda bad boys.
Napenda my bad boys. Lol. Crying out loud ni crawl. Yeah.
And the funny thing is like, uko na nani? Leave that guy alone. Wachana say. That is where you're going.
The love is amplified more.
Apo ndo nikama it is Pro Max. Hey, Adenzema Oleado says, on the contrary, why shouldn't she? It is even good so that the wives of the various baby daddies and girlfriends know that their man is a baby daddy, has children somewhere, so that he doesn't continue to deceive people with lies. I'm sure if it was men, they would be malicious enough to do that.
Miss Jim Nongejwa na wanaume wagani. Brian Al has responded. Women will literally sleep with a serial baby daddy knowingly. In the name of I like bad boys.
Malzia, exposing him might even work to his advantage.
True story. Let's say the truth.
Yeah.
Do you remember that page that you're talking about in Kenya?
Yes.
That deadbeat dad. People would expose a man. Kidogo, another pregnancy is loading. What? Oh, how? That is, you are giving him advertising. You're advertising his services.
Yeah, a DJ was put there. And the next day, we're in the club with this guy, he has an chick.
Yeah, she's just there. Hash is different. I'm different. Yeah. You are the exception.
I'll change him.
You and 17 others, please. Linda Luisa says, unfortunately, the internet never forgets. DJ Absolute,
yes.
The other day, we were discussing something different, and you are saying, this generation or where the world is at right now, everything is content.
Yeah.
Everything is not content. Everything is not content.
Have you met these guys?
Everything is not. How is your child crying? Looking at how is that how is that fun? How is that content?
Do you know? You see, to a person like you, who is of us, who was sound mind and reasoning very well, knowing that if I expose this person to this nene, it's detrimental. The people who think opposite.
How is that content?
Mimi. And then to make it worse, she has a crew behind her, rallying her to do those things.
Mwambie wako kwa live sasa hiyo wanakuzindikisha.
Mwambie we Brayo tunakujua, tumekuona. Brayo, I am calling you out. Brayo is not even the same.
Imagine all you look like is a clown, girl. You just look like a clown. Be classy like our mothers. Go with a bat and fight with that guy. One on one. And upigane na yeye mtukane mwenyewe. Why are you ingizai? What is the internet? Stop wasting your bundles.
Yes. Waroyo says, yes, this will help baby daddies get more women pregnant. Because we all know, if there's one thing women can't resist, it's unemployed, deadbeat, violent, irresponsible men.
You know, it's so sad. We're crying out loud, but the mouth is laughing. But that is very sad. But it's the truth.
It's the truth.
It's the truth. Stephen says, hello to the team that serve violence, guy. Violence, fun, fabulous, and funky times. No, family issues shouldn't find their way to the world web, even more so when kids are involved. But then again, social media has become our diary and where to settle scores. By the way, you can't settle scores online.
Nope.
You cannot.
Hey.
Absolute. Washington Mwadime says, through expose, nothing is solved. In fact, more damage is created.
A lot more damage.
Mwingine amesema, don't write famous people on our page. We don't want problems. We're just having a very general discussion. Wycliffe Boaza says, could there be a way we can talk behind social media? The only time you can talk about baby daddy is when unapigia watu story kama
kama wamse.
Yeah, kama huyo mtu for inspiring and educating. Bashing hapana.
Yeah. Linda Luisa says, ikikata achana nayo, achia Mungu.
Esther Tati Rasta girl is listening from Kangemi. Osoro Nelson says, no, absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely not. Absolute. Where do we... You're saying you understand. You're empathizing with this mother who just wants this man in their lives.
Here is what I think.
Yeah.
Though you're saying, if I'm talking, I shouldn't be. If I'm passing, if I really just want to pass a message, and it's a message that should not dent the child.
Yeah.
I should not use the child.
Yes.
I should be the one writing. Mimi personally.
Don't be manipulative with your child.
No.
Because this child doesn't understand the dynamics of your relationship.
In the event that I've reached to the wall, that part where it's like that, let me speak myself.
Yes.
Let me just, a simple message.
Yeah.
If you see this guy, wherever you are, please.
Absolute umesema hivyo. Mimi, please teacher me. Also absolute, we don't care.
Yeah.
Mimi mali mulikutana mukikula kwa DJ Absolute gig akiwachezea New Jack sisi as we were not there. Why are you entering us in your chat? That's not English, but why are we in your chat? What I'm trying to say is, can you imagine? We don't care.
No.
We have taxes, we have bills. We don't. Let me tell you something. Let's agree on something absolute. There's no live. There's no Facebook video that you'll choose, that you'll record, that will change someone's thinking or their standpoint. Sini kweli?
Yes.
Kama zamani, there was no internet. Mothers used to go to the bar to beat that guy with the children. You've got there, they're just there with Mamira. Yeah. You know, it's French for nini, for make a scene. You understand? if that didn't work, even physical bouting, do you think a video is going to soften this man's heart? No. If you go the legal route, you go to children's court and it doesn't work, absolute, leave them alone. Very many women have raised outstanding members of society by themselves. Sisi, Barack Hussein Obama, the president of the United States of America, former. True?
Yes.
Raise that child by yourself. It takes a village to raise your child. You will find a support system.
It is difficult, but hey.
You'll find a support system. Your parents, your siblings, people will show up, and you don't have to be with this man to be his male figure, the father figure in his life. You can have an uncle, you can have your brother, a sibling, you can have a friend who is a stand-up guy to be the father figure of this child. Leave, that man is for the streets. That man is for the
streets.
I'm not forcing. You understand where I'm coming from?
No, me understand where you're coming from. I understand there are people who will never change. Ever.
Hata na maombi, absolute. Let's not lie.
Tulikesha na maombi.
No. Unatusumbua, unaanza live, you waste bundles. That bundles, nunulia mtoto diapers. Ukimaliza jinunulie drink na hizo bundles money. Otherwise, we don't care. We don't care. This is what the streets had to say about this.
They have a right, but it's not really necessary. I mean, that's your personal issue, so I don't see the reason why you need to put it out in public there. That's your business. That's his choice. If he's choosing not to, that's his problem. As long as asikuje kwanza kusumbua later on, like I want the child and all that, like you deserted your duties, well and good. Deal with yourself.
not right to expose the baby daddy. It doesn't matter what he did, it's between the two of you. Plus, internet never forgets. That child might grow up and get that message the mother sent. So you're placing damage to that child, and the mistake wasn't between all of you. It was just between you and the dad.